Hello, you are now watching the Vortex Hour. Or actually, it's probably only going to be 15 minutes. You'll hear an hour's worth of stuff in that 15 minutes, though. On your screen, you are looking at the URL for our at midnight with John Wells, and you need to really go to see this. You'll see how deep the infiltration is. The communist plot has been enacted, that McCarthy was right. The research is showing that he's right of what's been going on with our country. We have a Manchurian candidate as our president right now. He has conspired to bring our country down. Everyone should go look at this URL on their computer, and we will begin momentarily. I'll show it again at the end of the discussion. Hello, long time no see. This is the third installment of the Vortex show. Been really busy. This is vital information for every American to know. That is, every red-blooded American. Okay? All you commie infiltrators, which that site shows what's been going on. They've been brought in here ever since the McCarthy era in the 50s. Okay, something about the day the music died. Read the news around when Buddy Holly got killed back then. You might open your eyes up a little bit. But that's definitely what's going on right now. As I said, we had the Manchurian candidate, Mr. Barack Obama, Mr. Lightning from the heavens himself, who thinks he is God and has exalted himself like he is one. At least he is over this country kind of right now, and we all fell asleep and watched it happen right in front of our eyes, didn't we? So everybody bears a personal responsibility as a duty of a United States citizen under the Declaration of Independence. You should read that document very thoroughly and slowly and let it all sink in as what it says, because it does say it is our right and our duty to throw off the bounds of tyranny should it ever rise its ugly head here in the United States. So everyone, if you do not rise up right now, you are guilty of treason yourself. You are commanded in the Declaration of Independence. Well, we celebrate July 4th for anyway. Just a bunch of firecrackers and hot dogs, right? Wrong. Everybody needs to get off your ass and start getting ready to do something about what's fixing to go down. If you don't, your whole family is in jeopardy, and you should be preparing yourselves right now for a major war, which is coming. Now to the lighter side of things. What I want to talk about is today's double standard that exists in our precious media, our so-called media, who are supposed to bring forth the facts and reveal everything that is happening in the world in a non-biased and partisan manner. But we haven't had that. Guess what? Over 50 years, back when Mr. Edward R. Murrow told Mr. McCarthy he was crazy. He's a conspiracy lean too. But everything he said is happening right now. So I want you to think about that. Really, this all really pisses me off. So you have to bear with me for a minute. I get emotional about my country. You know what's going on with Trump and Hillary right now. They're ignoring everything that she's done, getting away with murder with the FBI, the crookedness going on in the FBI. As the media said, one thing about Comey should be investigated for a felony himself. I mean, he knows that it's misprision of a felony. For him to know this and not pursue it vigorously. So he has shirked his responsibility as one of the chief law enforcement officers of this country, and everything should be adding up to you now. And starting to make sense, and I believe it has. I think Mr. Trump has awoken something in everybody, and he has shown that the media is a one-sided, lopsided conglomerate pushing an agenda. You know, where's the true media? It's on the internet, like what you're watching right now. People who are going to tell the truth, they have nothing to gain. I'm not making one dime off of this video. And I don't really care whether it ever makes any money or not. Just that my fellow Americans would, come on, get your head out of the sand. You're not an ostrich. You don't live in Australia. Get your head out of the sand. Come on, everybody needs to congeal together right now. We have to all stand together. We should surely hang separately. Where is my damn glasses? Fuck. Sorry about that. See, even I say a bad word every once in a while. Hey, and Mr. Trump, because he used that 5-letter P word, well, I wonder how many times Hillary has used that word. You should research that one. You should research everything you can about them. You know, there's a thing about them back in the 90s when Bill was Clinton, called the Clinton Chronicles, done by the Baptist Association associated with Falwell. I know some people thought he was a little extreme, but you should watch that movie. You should remember all the things that was going on in his administration as well, because this all paved the way to gradually erode what we have here. They're not going to do it all at once. It's the frog in the saucepan scenario. They're not going to do it all at once. They got to slowly chip away at our Constitution and our rights. That's what they've been doing. They're preparing for war. You need to prepare for war as well. These are just a few Benghazi Gate, misprision of a felony, for her to know that her aides did something wrong as well. She can be charged for that, for not doing anything about it. Conspiracy is there easily. There's many things that she could have been charged with besides what they were saying they were thinking about charging her with. So, you know, it's just a big, he's got hands in the pocket with the Clinton Foundation, Mr. Comey does. So research that one. There's a lot of things you're not seeing in your media. ABC, NBC, you know, you guys still believe them guys? You're fucking idiots. Okay? They are all owned by 6 major corporations. They own them all. It's a narrative. They're the elitists, the one world idea. They're a bunch of Satanists on top of it. So, my decision to launch the spearhead was easy to make. For the love of God, you need to rise up. Everyone needs to rise up right now. We are not a bunch of cowards here. Not all of us. So those of you who want to do the right thing, ask whether it's the right thing or not. Live up to your Independence Declaration. What it commands you to do. It says to throw off the bounds of tyranny wherever it may raise its ugly head. So you are given permission. This government is totally illegitimate. They are no longer under God. They are under Satan, and we shall defeat them. This